Welcome back to the finale for the 2019 Summer Collegiate season, Colt 45s, and we're joined by skipper Berek Fasking. And every season, well, it's kind of like a snowflake, but in baseball terms, it's like a knuckleball. You never know where it's going to go. And this one, you had an up and down year with injuries and other things, but in the end, boy, you learned a lot and had a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a great year overall. We've learned a lot as a coaching staff, as players, and as an organization as well. Really kind of rolled with the punches, so to speak, throughout the summer, and now we know what we want to do for next year, how we want to get better, and then we've also got to come back, and tonight we get to kind of revisit some of the strong points that we've had all year and really enjoy the finish, really enjoy the finale tonight.
Because at the beginning of the season, and this is the way it goes, and you know this better than me, but for somebody like me, this is the first season I've spent an entire summer college season with you guys, and the team changed dramatically as the season went on. In the beginning, you thought you were going to be an offensive club probably, a couple of injuries, a couple of guys had to leave early. Then your starting pitching at the end was excellent in the last month or so. You were getting 3 quality starts a week almost. So it went from being a team you thought was going to bang the ball a little bit to more of a small ball and a pitching team.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, you said it best right there. No, we've definitely started with offense in mind for sure, and as the season has grown, we've kind of adapted to what we had and what our strengths were, and so we kind of always want to put our guys in positions to succeed, and we've been able to do that throughout the second half of the season and really embrace the grind and get to this point where we can finish on a high note, and that's kind of what our goal is here for tonight right now is to kind of go out with the guns blazing, so to speak. Colt 45's baseball.
It's impossible to say, I have favorites. You're not going to do that, but there are certainly some moments and some players that stand out for me. I immediately start with a guy like Tyler Thompson, who you saw just explode into that guy that was a high draft pick, or a highly sought out kid out of Utah, out of high school.
Absolutely. No, Tyler was a great character, and he turned himself into a really good leader for our ball club. And once he got comfortable with being here with the rest of the group and got comfortable with the group of guys, he really turned into that guy that we kind of counted on to be a leader in the clubhouse and kind of set the tone out on the field as well. We could always depend on him defensively, and he put some great at-bats out there for us. And then he really did a number on the bases too. So he was stealing bags all over the place. And this year, kind of like you said, last year we were more home run oriented as well as a team, and we were 50-50 with home runs and stolen bases. And this year we're much less oriented with the home runs. We're in the high 20s right now, but we have well over 100 stolen bases this year. So that's kind of really been our strong suit is being really active on the base pass and taking advantage of anything that's been given to us.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Some of your other favorite memories of this summer, players or games or stretches?
Really, any time that we see the guys really bear down and buckle down and come from behind, really shows a lot about their character and the improvements that they made. A couple that come from behind, especially the grand slams, those really call to mind. When Jacob Marquez took a no-hitter into the 7th, that was an exemplary outing by him, and I look forward to seeing what he can do this year. Tanner Tweed, once we were able to get him back behind the dish, he's really shown a knowledge for calling a game, and he's got a plus arm. So we've been really pleased with what he's been able to demonstrate from behind there as well. So overall, we've really been able to see what these guys are able to do, when we put them in positions to where they can succeed and utilize their strengths to their fullest.
Well, there's so much more I want to talk to you about, so I'm going to ask you to come on Scorecard Scribblings, my talk show down the road here, not too far, so we can really talk almost player by player and also talk a little bit of history. But tonight, you need a win. You want to win this game. It's a must-win game, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, anytime we get the opportunity to make sure we finish above 500, that's absolutely what we want to do. This year, we're definitely in that position to where if we win tonight, it's going to put us in a position to where we can start the year off really well the next year and be a couple games over 500 and allow us to really kind of finish where we want to be.
Any folks you want to say special thanks to at the end of the season?
Oh, absolutely. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to my wife. She's put up with me and put up with the time that we spend and the amount of hours that we dedicate to this program. And she's really my rock. She's definitely the better half of this partnership. So she's my MVP. So I want to say thank you to Ashley very much so, and then also everybody else, the family, friends, everybody, my work, everybody that's helped contribute to making this a successful season for us.